What's up, everybody? So today I am doing an update on my top 50 baseball cards. This is one of my favorite videos to do. I do one pretty much every year now, and mainly because my top cards keep turning over. You guys have seen me. Those of you that have gone through this journey with me have seen me add and remove cards from the top 50, even the top 100 I think I did last year. And it's always so much fun to see other people's, like, their best stuff. So whatever, hopefully it's interesting. I put some like 51 through 55 as like honorable mentions in the background. So you got the 53 Bowman Warren Spahn, you got the Ahmed Rosario auto and a PSA 10, Shohei Ohtani, which is going to be a very, very hot card. Who knows, that card could be in the top 50 if he comes to the majors, and especially if he signs with the Yankees, he'll be in my top 50. Then you got Elston Howard and the George Brett rookie. So I'm not going to get too much into detail on any of these particular cards just because I've gone through them before. And if you want to get more detail on any of these players or the cards, just look at some of my other videos. I'm just going to roll through my top 50 baseball cards pretty quickly. So at number 50, one of my favorite cards ever is the 1971 Topps Thurman Munson in a 6, and one of those cards that I got mainly because I thought it looked a lot better than a 6. And these cards from the 71 Topps are really hard to get in really good condition. So I'm just going to put this in the background, mainly because I like that card. I actually just got those stands recently as well. At number 49, got the 1969 Topps Tom Seaver in a Mint 9 OC. At number 48 is the Don Mattingly 1981 Nashville Sounds PSA 10. You guys might have seen the Don Mattingly tribute video. If you haven't, please check it out. I go through his entire career and show off some of the cards that I have of Don Mattingly. It's actually really interesting going through his career. At number 47 and 46, we got the PSA 10 1986 Fleer update of Barry Bonds. And then, of course, the 1986 Topps Traded of Barry Bonds, both in a PSA 10. I've mentioned in previous videos that I think eventually he will make it into the Hall of Fame. I could be wrong, but I think he will. At number 45 is this really nice 1957 Topps Ernie Banks in a PSA 6. I bought that raw and got it graded. Next up is this Carl Yastrzemski rookie card, PSA 5, 1960 Topps. Next up is actually a card. This is the 55 Topps Ted Williams. When I was growing up, this was always my number one card. And to now say that it is number 43 on my list is absolutely bonkers to me. So I don't know why I just said bonkers. I never actually used that adjective, but today I decided to use it. At number 42, 41, and 40, we got a run of T206 cards. So we got this Tom Downey in a SGC 5. We got this Boss Schmidt in a SGC 5. And that guy apparently was crazy. If you look at one of my older videos, I kind of explain his history. And then SGC T206 Davy Jones in a 5. So that wraps up 50 to number 41. Moving on to number 40, and moving on to number 39 is this Hank Aaron card with Willie Mays for some reason sliding into home when he was still part of the Milwaukee Braves. At number 38 is this 1887 Old Judge Sun Daly. I love this card. I think I've mentioned that in previous videos. Such a cool card. If you are a vintage collector, I definitely recommend picking up one of these old school Old Judge cigarette cards. This guy, Sun Daly, looks kind of badass. Next up is a guy that had a disappointing season last year because of the injury, but at number 37 I got this Gleyber Torres and a PSA 9. It might be time to pick up a Gleyber Torres. before he comes up to the majors. But we'll see how this card does. It'll either stay in my top 50 or fall way out of it if he does not have as good of a career. And speaking of another guy that's up and coming, Miguel Andujar, 2013 Bowman Chrome. These, I believe, are numbered to, 150. So these are numbered to 150. And so this is the blue auto chrome of Miguel Andujar in a PSA 10. Next up is this, at number 35, is this Willie Mays, the 1960 Topps Willie Mays in a PSA 6. Next up is the Roger Maris rookie in a PSA 4. Next up at number 33 is this Mike Trout rookie card in a 9. Love this card. I might have to, at one point, pick up a 10, but for now, a 9 will have to do. I remember this was actually sitting in my Commons box for the longest time, and then I was like, oh wow, Mike Trout's really good, so I pulled this out of the Commons box. Next up, another guy that came out of nowhere. I was pretty high on Aaron Judge, but I would have never expected this year out of Aaron Judge. What a year. This is a PSA 10 version of his Bowman Sterling rookie. What a year for the Yankees, just in general. I know, obviously, the season ended in disappointment, but I can't complain. So, next up is obviously the SP rookie card of Derek Jeter in a 7.5. Obviously would rank a lot higher if it was a better grade, but nonetheless, a really nice card of one of probably the most sought after Jeter rookie card. And at number 31 is this Mickey Mantle. This is number 30, 1960 Topps Mickey Mantle in a PSA 4. All right, moving on to number 29. This is a card that I picked up recently. This is a Roberto Clemente. It's one of 2 cards that are not graded in this list. So there's the back. I literally just picked this card up. It's really, really nice. Very, very nice corners. We'll see how it grades. Number 28 is this 1970 Topps Nolan Ryan in a PSA 6. Next up is the Johnny Bench rookie, 7.5, 1968 Rookie Stars. All right, where was I? At number 26 is this T206 Willie Keeler, Wee Wee Keeler from the New York Highlanders in a 3.5. Probably the first real star for the Yankees back when they were called the Highlanders. All right, so now we're getting into the top 25, and at number 25 is this Yogi Berra card from the 56 Topps set in a 7. At number 24, I have this 1952 Topps Tom Morgan. It was part of the high-numbered set, 52 Topps. Love this because it's a rookie card. It's a Yankee. It's part of that high-numbered set. And one of my favorite sets ever, the 1952 Topps set. At number 23 is this Satchel Paige from 1953 Topps. And this guy pitched until he was like 60 years old. Next up is this 2012 Topps Update Bryce Harper in a PSA 10. I'm kind of surprised that this would be ranked so high, but Harper's cards are still doing very well. And this is numbered 11/11 of 2012. And it's a PSA 10, so made it to number, let's see, we're at 21. At number 20 is this 2013 Bowman Chrome Auto. This is a Blue Wave, numbered to 50. I think this might be a 1 of 1 right now. I don't know if there's any other PSA 10 Clint Frazier Bowman Chrome Wave refractors out there. But hopefully, this card will really depend on how Frazier's career pans out. If it doesn't pan out, it'll be out of the top 50. If it does pan out, who knows? It could be one of the top 10, top 5 cards in my collection. So next up at number 19 is the 64 Topps Mickey Mantle. I've talked many times about the fact that I think this is undergraded, so I won't get into it again, other than to say it one more time. 64 Topps Mantle. Number 18 is the great Sandy Koufax, one of the coolest cards of all time, the 55 Topps Sandy Koufax. At number 17 is this Mike Schmidt rookie in a BVG 8, which is a really, really nice grade for a card from 1973.